Oh, look at that. Not the best focus, but it looks really cool. All right, here we go. Now I gotta shake it. Hey! How fun is this? I figured it out. Right? Oh, dang it. My camera just closed. Isn't that crazy? I can get, hey, look at this. So I set all this up to be with the pocket size. So with the pocket size, like, you know, like a knob would be here. So I'm not blocking any of the screen. I don't want it to reflect on the screen. So on my phone, I'm just going to record because it's, yeah. Hey! I haven't started yet. As you can tell by the timer, I haven't started yet. I've been having fun. I've been playing a lot today. Yeah. I've had a green screen, I think, since 2020. And so I set that up to play with it. I did some searching last night on how to do a green screen. I was hoping it had something built in. Oh, my sound is on my computer. I gotta turn that off. I'm hearing myself echo a little bit. So yeah, playing a lot. Oh, so I learned that you do have to use an actual green screen to do it, but it's possible. Here's how. So I got that set up today. The GoPro I bought, I know I'm going to have to repeat this for those who aren't here. The GoPro I bought, I found out was not Wi-Fi, and then the more research I did, I found out that right, I intentionally made sure. Well, see, even this, for some reason the yellow is making me a little invisible. I think I'll change if I go back live again later tonight, which I might not. I'm not sure. We'll see, because I'm changing the subject. But Jamie and Emily are at Girl Scouts, and it ends in an hour, and I think they're coming home with dinner. So, actually, I don't know that I have time for this. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could start it, I guess. Right? Yeah, I think we'll do that. So, oh, the GoPro is not Wi-Fi. So I'm going to return that. But then the more research I did, I found that GoPros really only link to cell phone apps, not to a laptop. They work with a laptop if you plug it in, but the whole point of getting an Etch camera was to have a wireless camera. So I did some searching and I found a wireless webcam, and that's actually what I'm using for the stopwatch. This is a wireless webcam. Now it's huge. It's huge. So I'm going to have to, I could wear green for Halloween. That would be hilarious. I could wear it now and just be the floating head. But see, then I've got all this stuff too. Now, this white bar is not going to be a part of, that's what's looking at my right. That's you can tell. I got it out of the way of the camera. Now, because I hadn't started filming yet, my phone stopped camera mode. I should have started filming and paused it. That'll do it. Give me just a moment to do a little adjusting. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just holding this. So what I've done is I've got it set up where I can have it right now. So, in the end, oh man, a couple of things since yesterday. Let me start this and then pause it so it doesn't... Oh, I only have 41 minutes left on this. I got to clear some space on my phone because it's got all these downloads that I've done. I haven't deleted from my phone. Anyway, well, shoot, I only got 41 minutes. of recording. I didn't plan on that. Okay, so I have another one of these webcams already. It's not being used because I don't have enough USB ports on my laptop. I got a docking station that will be able to have all of the cameras. We're talking about USB ports, all of the cameras, keyboard, mouse, and the extra monitor that I'm using. And all I have to, and a power source for my laptop. So all I'm going to have is one cord that goes in and out of my laptop. So I can go take my laptop and use it like I did last night. I took it with me to the living room while we watched TV, did all that research and fun stuff. So that's what's going on, gang. But this is fun. I feel sorry for the people on TikTok, which I won't be able to do. I mentioned earlier in our chat. It's so funny. My son came in here. He says, everyone's moderators. He saw the chat from yesterday. He goes, everyone's moderators. I'm like, oh, look, that one Lisa that popped in. I'm loving this fun. Yeah, again, I'm not looking to go. I would love to get popular. I'd love an audience, right? I've got 5 of you here on YouTube. Well, yesterday, we got up to 15. So, yeah, if I grew my audience on YouTube, but again, I use the footage from my phone for the time-lapse videos. So I'll probably still do TikTok if we got it. You know what, honestly, if TikTok does go away, I probably won't use Instagram to go live dual because the download footage is so crappy. I think I might just use my phone like I'm doing right now. What else I am receiving for my setup? I mentioned the rig, right? Well, so this is going to be, I get arms today that clamp to it, and it's going to hold this camera in place, so I don't have to have it on this white thingy. Yeah, and film production is my thing, so like that's my degree. So this is really an exciting thing, and it's so much fun. It's a creative process. I love the creative process. Why don't we start this thing? Huh? Why don't we finally get this Porsche going? Leia didn't miss it. You were looking forward to it. All right, here we go. So I'm going to try. Yeah, it really is. And Facebook, it'd be my mom. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna start drawing, but I'm going to tell you a story of my mom. My mom sent me a text today with a screenshot of one of my time-lapse drawings, and there's a little ad below it that advertised a personal massager, let's say. And let me make sure I'm not okay. And she said, are you aware that these are the ads going on your thing? Oh, I said, well, the ads are how the app is free. That's how it works, Ma. What is that line? Oh, that's the line I'm drawing. Oh man, this is not drawing very well. Oh, you know what I need to be doing? I need to be looking at the actual... We're going to pause this. Oh, let's pause. I'm not recording. Son of a gun. I wasn't recording on my phone. I started it and paused it, but I wasn't recording. I need a reference image. I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah. Oh, let me show you on this camera. So on this monitor, I have this is like the studio. So, hey, I can show you now. That's the other thing for the Etch camera. I'm going to be able to pick up a camera and show you stuff like I used to do with my phone, but now it's on YouTube. So this is, so I've got, you saw this, you can see it right here in front of me. So here we have, my laptop has the editing suite. So that's showing me what you're looking at. Now, here's my big TV, right? Oh, you know what? Let me move it over. See, I'm only showing, oh, look at that. Okay, so here's the setup. Here's the setup, right? I've got a keyboard right here now. This is a smaller easel than I was using before. So yeah, there's my laptop. So this is, all I'm using my laptop for is for editing. And then over here on the TV, it's actually a TV connected with the HDMI, making it a second monitor. I have your chat right here. Down here is when I had the Instagram chat going. Right now, up on the top left is where I'm about to do my search. Now, if on the YouTube chat I scroll up, I could see the live video itself. So there is the live video there if I scroll up, but I'm keeping it partial so that way it's not taking up too much space. I love the setup too, Lamb. So I've got the chat, and it also has the part where it tells me how many people are viewing, and then your chat, you see. So that's my setup. I love this setup too. It's going to be so much fun. All right, let's go back to, oh goodness, let's do that. So what I've done is I've set this up. I can't zoom in any better with a better picture. So I'm setting it up so it's on the corner. And then just like that, it makes it a little window. Yay! I got to start over because I wasn't filming on my cell phone. I'm filming this so I can make a time-lapse video without all the other stuff. Yeah, no, she hasn't seen the chat, so I don't know where Faye is. So, what am I doing? I'm drawing a Porsche logo. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on the screen too, like I did yesterday. Awesome. Oh, it's backwards. That's nice. Let's get it over here, though. There we go. Since I'm not, oh, let's do that. Since I'm not on Instagram, I can make it bigger. Oh, but that's way too big because we want to see the clock. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, so we need to make it down here. That's what we're going to do. And let's put we'll put the clock on top of that, though. Come on now. There we go. Look at that. And then I'm going to block out. Of course, now, yeah, you'll get to see most of it. Fantastic. Love it. We're good. We're going to run with this. We're going to run with this. So again, this camera is not the best focus, but in the end, it's going to be one of these cameras doing the time, and it's going to be a permanent setup. Somewhere within reaching distance, so I can show, like if I am doing a live, I can show people, hey, this is my handy dandy Etch A Sketch watch. Give me a second. I'm trying to knock off any possible excess. Okay, and then see now it's a work in progress. Indeed it is. Let's see actually about making this one. I feel like I'm blocking too much of the screen. Let's move it over a little like that. So what we might have to do, oh, it's gonna suck if, oh my goodness. It's gonna suck if I don't have enough space on my phone. Oh, and you can see it's 61 degrees. Actually, I don't know that you can actually read that down here. All right, well, figuring it out. Work in progress, like you say. All right, here we go. So let's do that. Let me take a moment, actually, and make some room. No, that's not what I meant. Hold on. That's what I wanted. Trash. Let me clear out my trash. Because, like, my hour and a half live yesterday was downloaded. That was still on there, probably a couple of lives on there, so deleting that's going to give me some extra space. Okay, and that just stopped recording that video, so I'm going to delete those 2 seconds. I need to change the setting. One moment. Oh, I did listen. As I was working on my setup today, I was listening to yesterday's live. I'm sorry I was quiet there. How unprofessional of me to be live and sit here and do editing stuff. As I was setting up my set, I was listening to yesterday's live, and I really liked the balance of the music and my talking. That was really nice. It was much better than it was the night before. Oh, why am I here? Okay. All right, take 2. Oh, which means I'm resetting that. I didn't hear a beep. Oh well, doesn't matter. There we go. All right, kids, let's have some fun. Let's pretend I just started my live. Welcome to my live. I'm working on the classic size Etch A Sketch. So we got a big screen here, and I'm going to be drawing a logo. Okay, that's cut off my hand. There's a logo of the Porsche logo up there. That's what I'm going to be drawing for you. And I haven't started yet, so I haven't started my handy-dandy Etch A Sketch watch timer. But here we go. Beep. I left off up here. So what is that? Oh, I see. It is clear. I think my when I shook it and then I did a little thump thump, I think I did knock some extra powder off of the stylus. So once in a while I'm going to go like that, and that's when I'm looking at chat. So then part of me thought maybe I get a webcam to have on the TV. I don't know, or maybe I moved the chat here and I'll figure it out. It's all in good time. We're just hanging out and having fun. Now, you in YouTube land, I can see it a slightly well here too, but the yellow outline that I'm tracing is visible. I took the logo and whoa! Son of a gun, I wasn't filming, so it stopped. Forgot to push record. All right, let's take 3. At least I was only a minute and a half into it. What was I going to say? I'm starting it so I can pause it. There we go. I got to remember to start it again, but I wanted to show you. Since I got my camera here, let me move this out here again. I wanted to show you. Look at that. I actually literally have a big green sheet draped behind me. Yeah, oh, in fact, you may have seen me do some of my green screen videos from 2020 where I was goofing off on the green screen with the Etch A Sketch and incorporated that. What's was a little disappointing was I couldn't find one of the poles, one of the support poles. So literally on one side I've got a tripod extended as far as I can go with the other end of the sheet clipped onto it there. I've got an extended pole, but no support pole on the other side. So I did a little cleanup of my office today. My floor has been cleared off. But yeah, I didn't see. I might need a mic. Is it? Oh, am I not good enough? You know what? Let's try something. Give me just a second. Yeah, like I said, she's at, give me just a second because I realize sorry, I muted there for a second. I'm gonna mute the mic that's built into the laptop, and I'm gonna use the mic that's on this webcam. How about that? Right, I muted it. I'm trying to switch to the other microphone. You know what? I could probably switch it, and then it says it's active. Okay, let me. Trying to find. Sorry. Hey, well, thanks, Tito VR. I'm sorry, I've got 4 people because 8 people stopped watching me just set up. I'm trying to change my microphone to be this webcam right here in front of me, so that way you'll hear my music, but you're gonna hear me bright and shiny. What happened to? Oh, I know what happened. Drawing camera corner. I wonder if that was my... Oh well. I'll figure it out another time because I want to get started on this drawing. Well, for the third time. Let's get drawing. For our viewers, I've got 6 again. For viewers, I'm going to draw. I really am, I promise. This is a classic size Etch A Sketch. It's a larger Etch A Sketch, but it's a commission piece. Someone's commissioned me to do the Porsche logo. So I'm going to draw the Porsche logo. The stopwatch is just to let you know how long I've been working on it. This is a setup that is still in development this week. So here we go. And then the phone that's at my mouth is only recording. Oh, it's not. I'm glad I said something. There we go. My phone is only recording. Lately, I've been using it to go live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. That's when I do my quick drawings on the pocket size Etch A Sketch, and I wear a crown with a little world's smallest Etch A Sketch on it. This is great now. Without my crown, I'm not hiding my gray hair as much. Man, is my hair turning peppered. Very salt and pepper with a little extra salt lately. But that's okay. My dad colored his hair for, well, he still does. He's 83. Although I think that's stopping now, and it doesn't matter. My point being is that I think maybe even like 10 years ago, which would be 20 years from now for me, he was saying something like, if he didn't color his hair, he'd be pure white. I'm okay with that. I don't have a problem with that. That's so funny. I went over here to look to see the original image, and it's easier if I go look at the other monitor. You can see it, yeah, good. All right, now that I'm a little more active, and because I am tracing, it's going to go a lot faster. But I'll also get people will probably hang out a little longer. Again, I'm not looking to do this to monetize it. Now, see, that's the thing too, right? When we're on TikTok, all you nice people giving me gifts, like the gifts that I got on January 1st from TikTok paid for the GoPro that I bought and that I'm returning. But still, you know, so little things like that do really add up. I really appreciate it. But you can't do that here. At least I don't think you can. It's not the same, that's for sure. Yeah, you can imagine this whole new setup that I'm doing. I splurged a lot. And, but before I did, my wife looked at my checking account where I keep the money, my Etch A Sketch money. She's like, wow, that's a lot. I said, it adds up. You think about it. One day I shipped out 6 Etch A Sketches, and, you know, that's $300. I guess there's a lot of people who do that. They do art and they get they ask for support in the form of gifts, and they're doing the same thing. I mean, really, it's just helping me have fun. Message retracted. Tito. What did you say, Tito VR? I feel like drawing each section at a time. I'm actually thinking this may not take that long. I love that I did it. I looked for the first time. I looked up and saw 5 minutes exactly right now. I love that. The audio a little too quiet. Me talking. Well, that's pumped up all the way. All right, let me try this again. I wonder what mic that is then. I wonder if that is... Oh, you know what? I think it activated the new wireless... Am I louder here? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Is this louder? Because that's where my new webcam is. That's this camera. I'm wondering if this mic became the automatic microphone, because the laptop was deactivated as a camera because I can't share that camera. Interesting. So I'm waiting to see, because the chat takes forever to pop up your responses. It's the same. Oh. Hey, you sound fine yourself. I don't know. It felt the same? All right. I felt the same. I'm glad it didn't change your feelings. What am I looking at now with cam full screen? That's the one I want to have audio on. And I don't see it here. What is laptop? Ah, that's for when like Emily walks in or whatever. I was going to do this. Oh, that's nice. Oh, see, but now I'm frozen. I'm frozen in the corner. Let's see. Hold on. I'll find myself. Green screen. There we go. I should have known I labeled the camera. There I am. I labeled the camera. YouTube is very different. That may be because I'm listening through my iPad. My face is so near. Yeah. You know, earlier... I think I figured it out. Testing one. Oh my gosh! Yeah, that did it. I am now, I've figured out how to switch the microphone. It is now picking up on this webcam Mac. Wow, sorry for blasting out your ears. Yeah, right? It's now there's two. All right. There we go. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to keep it that way. Yeah, that's much better. It looks like it might be getting even a little too much. But just reassure. Oh, and I turned my music down while I was just working. Yeah, right? So, I now have my music at live stream volume. You now are listening to me through this lovely little webcam right here. I'm going to start recording again, and we're going to go back to business. I bet you were listening so intently, and then I got loud. All right, let's do this. I pushed record on my phone. I remembered. Oh shoot. Okay. First, I was like, where did I leave off? I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do like a quarter of it at a time. Like I'll do this little design on the bottom right, and I can actually refer. See now, the great thing about this setup. Now I'm gonna switch right back into. Here we go. What's great about this setup is you're not watching this sideways like you would be on TikTok. Waka, waka. This is Adam Lambert. Sleepwalker. Waka, waka. Waka. You know, Leah, in October, we all did a video call on Instagram. Lisa, Jason, Leah, and myself. What? Faye. Don't let Faye know that slipped. And it was pretty cool. So we all know what each other look like. And then also we did. I think we tried to have you join. We did on TikTok live. So we still don't know what you look like. I just saw with Lisa's comment. You see my picture in Insta. Well, we haven't seen your picture of you. I have no idea what you look like. I'm UK-ish, I'm guessing. This is Jekyll and Hyde. I don't know why I have that soundtrack. Jekyll and Hyde, the music. Oh, this is a good one. I think I did this when I did the portraits where I'm going to draw the whole outline and then I'm going to erase all the yellow and fill it in. So maybe today all we'll have time for is the drawing and then we'll see. 9 minutes. Yeah, it's not in focus, but there it is.
A little too far, but that's all right. Fortunately, these don't have to be perfect because I'm going to be filling them in black, and so it can hide any of the lines that might be too far or imperfect. So let me ask you, did this work to show our POV? Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I shared that with um, the last picture you put there on Instagram of me on the YouTube and on your TV. I actually shared that with my team on Friday to talk to them because we have a time where we talk about nothing work related. We have a Friday. It's a fantastic fun time, Friday fun time, something like that. But yeah, every Friday we have a meeting in the morning where I draw a picture and we just talk shop. Not shop, anything but shop. That's the point. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, these are solid. That's awesome. So I was telling them how I was going on YouTube as a new thing and shared that picture that you shared with the cat. I'll be keeping that as a keepsake too in my family album. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way up here like this. Yeah, there we go. I loved, actually, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I projected it onto my own TV so I could watch one of the nights. I've only kept one of the lives visible to the public because you realize somebody goes to my channel. Someone followed me today. That's nice. I think I'm up to 560. I see that right there on my screen with the chat. It tells me I've got exactly now 560. Remember when I was pushing to 500? Maybe YouTube will be my next goal to something. I don't know, 1,000. They might give me a little more attention now that I'm going live daily. I'm gonna measure something real quick into our bathroom. Both of you? Maybe I don't want to know. That one's a little high. I'll cut that part out. Oh yeah? Thank you later. I will thank you later because, my hands are a little busy. 14 minutes, very nice. I love this. I love that little clock. Ah. And now, when I get back to TikTok tomorrow, we're going to go back to TikTok tomorrow as the secondary viewing. And Heather Reese will be able to see what time it took without having to remind me to look. I hope my head's not showing. But yeah, I'm not wearing my crown because it'll show in the reflection. Nice. Love that. You always have the nicest things to say. Leia. Let me ask you this, because I say your name a lot. I believe I am saying Leia. Yes, because Leah is spelled different. It's not Leah, it's Leia. No, or is it the other way around? So in the chat put L-E-E, Leah, or L-A-Y, Leia. It's Leah. Leia is spelled different. That's not how you spell Princess Leia. And I would know. I know my Star Wars. Something like that. I need to buy a green shirt. That'd be funny. Just a solid green shirt. Leah. Tito VR, I believe I do. Oh, Shrimp! Look at you! Tito VR, you're shoot, now I can't remember. Now I can't remember your TikTok name. iMoney. iMoney. Yeah, I'm having so much fun. I just started setting this up on YouTube. With this setup, it offers so much more than I can do on TikTok. The shrimp gave it away. I recognize your username. But I didn't remember why. Totally a bit of a delay. Yay, Starbeam just to subscribe to me. Thanks, Starbeam, if you're here. I get an email from TikTok. It interrupted my live. But yeah, I looked. I looked because it might have been a message from my wife. But iMoney. Okay, so Trevor. Wow, I've never known your name, and Leah just outed you. Yeah, right? Injure you. Shoot, what was I going to say? I don't know. I'll be back on TikTok tomorrow. I'm going to be doing both from now on, as long as there's a TikTok. I was just going to look down at my watch. It's 19 minutes into this. I've gotten really fast. I mean, really far into this fast. You know, my quick drawings on TikTok have really helped my skills and speed with the regular, well as the fact that I'm tracing it. Can you tell that I'm tracing it? If you didn't know before I just told you. But it still takes, you know, I'm not cheating. It still takes skill to use the Etch A Sketch and trace something. All right, I need that. Well, I mean, I have a few TikTok accounts, but oh, you know what? I wonder. I have a behind the screens. I have Etch A Sketch gallery and Etch A Sketch behind the screens. Behind the screens, I started posting some videos like how-to videos, and then I think if you go to my TikTok profile, I think I named them. I did it one time. So behind the screens, I have exactly that, like how it works and things that I put together on video. On Etch A Sketch Gallery, it is all of my full size. You know, I haven't been keeping that one up. I need to get back on there. It's been all of my classic size Etch A Sketches, and not the quick ones. As well as it has. Maybe I'm thinking about Instagram. I think that might be Instagram because on Instagram it was the time lapse videos, and then separately I posted several thumbnails showing progress, the drawings that I do with the pencil and things like that. But you have to have 1,000 followers to do live, so I would have to. Um, I would have to get more followers. But again, if we lose TikTok in a couple weeks, then it doesn't matter. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. I don't even have to sing that loud because the mic's right in front of my mouth. You think it's 500 now? Really? And adore. Please be true. In other words, I love you. In college, there was the men's dorms and the girls' dorms, and they had a messenger service where um, you could write a note or something like that. Okay. I put this song on somebody's. Oh, I used to make um, mixtapes and send it to girls. I'll let you enjoy it. Then I'll finish my story. So when I put this song on the mixtape, I stopped it at the part where it says, "In other words, I love you." And then I would talk. I would like DJ the songs, or oh, definitely, yeah. I'd write little notes and make mixtapes. Here you go. And they listen to it. And someone told me recently on Facebook they still have something from me. But I would MC in between. I'd be like, yeah, so you know, do this, that, and the other, and then but I stopped that with song, and I pushed record. My roommate was like, "Hey, why'd you stop it? That was a good song." I'm like, "Oh well, you know," and I'm recording this. I'm like, "Well, you know, I didn't want to, didn't want it to give the wrong message, something like that." Good times. You know, it is funny. I never dated in high school. I didn't, I don't know that I didn't have the self confidence for it, but it was more of a, I didn't really want to bother dating in high school. I knew it wouldn't be somebody I married. And I've seen friends get their hearts broken. I'm like, I don't want to put that on myself. Why would I do that? And so, but man, I am on 2 TVs. 2 TVs. What do you mean by that? Hold on. Is that your first comment, Faye? Are we missing? Am I missing something? No, it's not. So, yeah, so I never dated in high school. But when I got to college, let me tell you. Oh, oh shoot, I thought I was somewhere else. Dang. Oh, I'm on your mom's TV? I see. Because it's YouTube. It's the Etch channel. Welcome to Etch Artist TV. Man, I like how this is turning out. Now, do I do the middle? Do I do the center part or do I do the yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so you can see I've been playing with my setup here. The camera that's on the timer it's a waste of time, total waste of time. So in college, the school I went to is very conservative college. You couldn't even hold hands. If you were out, it was usually somewhere public. Maybe I would join somebody for dinner in the cafeteria, would be a common date, or they had special events where people, special concerts or plays, and you would invite them to an event and go with them out on an event. And so I dated a lot, just asking, and it's because you could not be physical. It really was it was almost like you could be just asking somebody as a friend. So I did that a lot. I was a man whore without sex. Is this round? It is. Okay. Time is at 4:50. I love this setup. I can see everything all at once. Just like that movie. You were in ROTC, but that doesn't mean. So you were just too busy to date? Is that what you're saying? What is this word? Stuttgart. You missed a lot of technical setups, Faye. Like I had to switch microphones. I'm now using the microphone on this dash cam here. Oh, you dated too. Okay. So you were just sharing that you were in ROTC in high school? What do you want, a biscuit? By the way, on this drawing, I have no intention of doing a shadow effect. There are some, as you can see by the design over here, up there, you got the black and the red. I can do that without rejected. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't bother. Names and numbers, I want them, says Leah. Baby, baby, is my music at it? I mean, now that my mouth is right next to the microphone, the music's not too far away. but is it a reasonable volume? I did go back in my live last night. I watched the footage, and I went to the part where I said I thought it might be too loud, and then Faye said no, it wasn't. I listened to that part just to see, so I could hear the audio myself. And you're right, it was a good volume. So I'm curious, now that I've switched microphones, is this a good volume? Oh, that's a bummer. We were going to have shredded pork tonight, but she realized she's picking up the groceries at 5 o'clock, and it's something that needs to cook all day. So since we didn't have the meat, we're getting El Pollo Loco instead. So tomorrow is my first regular week of work in which I'm going to the office Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So tomorrow starts that. So I've asked her to pick up a little extra bean rice cheese burrito for tomorrow. Oh, so Faye, I'm going to repeat this story for you about my camera. I found out that the GoPro that I bought wasn't Wi-Fi. And then doing some more research, so I'm returning it, getting my money back. But then doing some research, I found out that most GoPros don't connect to laptops through Wi-Fi, just cell phone apps. And so I decided to invest in a wireless camcorder, and that's actually what's doing the time right now. Hi, that's me. It's a wireless. So this is going to become the Etch A Sketch. It's huge. I'll work it out. It'll still be inside. I still have the dream of putting it in an Etch A Sketch frame, but for now, that's what we're dealing with. But it's not going to be the clock time. I have an exact. I have another camera just like this one that's doing the screen that I'm going to be using for the permanent watch cam. It will be specifically assigned for watch cam. Yeah, I know. I'll miss doing lives at lunch. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Maybe I could go live without talking. That'll be weird. Of course, nobody's. If it's TikTok, then nobody's going to stick around. They're not here yet. It's only Andrew and I. Andrew went live earlier. Oh, he got a fun gadget with some Christmas money. He bought the device where he can go live. He can go live on YouTube while playing on his Switch. He got the video converter for that. So he went live today playing some Pokemon, hunting for shinies. It was in Diamond. I want to say Diamond Sword. Oh, so last night everything he was amazing yesterday in getting his room picked up. There's a lot of stuff still to go through now and put away, but he did a great job picking up his room. And so I did after the live. No, after dinner. After dinner, I dismantled the two twins that were in his bed, and then we moved the queen from the game room into his room last night. But he deserved it. He is a happy boy. This huge queen posable bed where he can recline and sleep, and good times. Oh, I see. Andrew, what game did you play live? What game did you play live? What? He said something Pearl. I'm so sorry. I should have muted before I yelled at. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's thrilled about the bed. So I until he got that task done, he is very easily distracted by computers and gaming. So I knew giving him that converter. We got it yesterday in the mail, but I knew giving it to him, he would be shining pearl. I want to say shining pearl. Yeah, so shining pearl. Okay. So not diamond pearl, shining pearl. Thank you, Faye. By the way, I'm not wearing my hat because it was reflecting in the Etch A Sketch for the video that I'm recording. So yeah, on my phone I'm just recording. I'm not live anywhere. Everybody on YouTube, you are the special few. Really? Enjoy a little Alanis. Look at all you being Snoopy with each other. iMoney was here earlier, Faye, under his VR account. And then that's what made me think of it. Leah went all Snoopy on him and said, "Oh, I see your name's Trevor." I'm like, well then, hello, Trevor. Nice to meet you. Right. So what I need to do now with the commissions that I've been doing and getting, I still have 6 that I have not drawn, including this one. So 5 others. But I think what I want to do is just reach out to them to confirm that they really are wanting this done. Yeah, hey, now that the holidays are over, kind of thing. All right, that's gonna look okay until I'm done. Oh, but it was my preservation video that was really getting the attention. thinking, man, how do I drum up some more business so I can get more equipment? I still have 6 Etch A Sketches from the last batch I bought. I'm not etch poor yet. I do still have some money in the account. Oh, all right, that looks great. I'll perfect it later. Now I'm going to spell Porsche on the top and then Porsche at the bottom. Then I'm going to wipe off all the yellow, transfer, and then do all the shading. So yeah, we're doing all right. 40 minutes. I was hoping this would take about an hour. I'm going to predict, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half total. So I was also sharing earlier that I'm not etch poor. My etch checking account still has some spending money for. I need to buy more of the shadow boxes. I only have one left. I need to buy. Well, I mean, in the future, I'll need more Etch A Sketches. Is that? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and focus on writing there. Yeah. No, I'm not. I'll still be reading chat. You can all see that. Is the drawing coming through enough? I can, it's not that big on my screen, but I can see that there's lines there. Are you seeing it well enough to see it come together? Is this worth it? I think we could also check or test this with yeah, 59, right? You get to see my temperature. I can hide that, but I thought it was fun. You can see the drawing. Okay. I am, that's true, because it's going to be super small stylus. I am at the P now on the top Porsche. I'm back at it. I just did the, border around the top Porsche. Now I'm working on the inner part of the P. And I'll keep you posted. Clearly moving on to the O next. Oh goodness, that was rude. Excuse me. Well, I hope for your ears, Jason Bacon, that it was super loud. It does remind me, though, I should probably stop and have some water. Oh, and kids go back to school tomorrow, too. Oh, I burped. Well, if you don't even know what it was, then I take my apology back. And saying that I was rude, because apparently I wasn't. We're all family here. That's funny. Earlier I was sharing that I had my chat up from last night's live, and Andrew looks at it and goes, "Is everybody a moderator?" I said, "No. Look, there's that Lisa, other Lisa. She's not a moderator." Remember that Lisa dropped by? Oh, I meant to look up that name because I think she's actually somebody I know, IRL. IRL. I'm hip like that. Just realized if I did this right, I don't have to retrace these letters again. Although I think they're good. He'll get his money's worth. That's what it all comes down to, people. Value. Part of me is I'm not talking, I'm just focused. I'm writing letters, checking out your chat. Y'all are doing fine. Talking amongst yourselves. authentic? Yeah. Hmm. And you had a what? We'll never know. Hey, and it's nice that I'm only talking to one chat. And I don't have to dictate everybody's dialogue to the other social media. Guess we'll go back to that tomorrow. It'd be funny if people on TikTok are like, where's Faye? She's on my YouTube. Unless you're on both. Or you choose TikTok. So at 52 minutes, all I have left to do is the word Porsche at the bottom. Where's Mike Noble? Retracted. Oh my gosh. What did you say? You're not even on TikTok. Unless it was a fart. You can retract that anytime. Oh, you're not even going to see it here on YouTube. I guess I can hide myself. I don't need to be seen. Yeah, I need a moderator. Exactly. You certainly all don't need to moderate yourselves here. I have to remember now not to make faces at the camera because I'm not on it. So I'm at the very top left corner of the shield, and I'm working my way down to the very bottom point, and then I'm going to drop down. Oh, that's too bad that I can't start with the P. Right, I am. I'm just like Houdini. Look at, well, it is called a magic screen, therefore I am already a bit of a magician. It is the magic Etch A Sketch screen. Now, if I go down here and write Porsche, where do I put my initials? And I don't do it until I'm done. So I guess the question is, do I shade in the, I'm going to pause. I'm coming back. The question is, do I go ahead and shade in the shield? Because then that way, doing the shading of the shield, I then do Porsche across the bottom and then end with my initials on the end of the Porsche word at the bottom. So you can see my mouse over here on this screen. So here I've got, if you're looking at the image, okay, we're going to hide that then. There we go. All right. So what I'm thinking is after I do the shading of the shield now. Oh, that's funny. I disappeared. I disappeared so you could see me write Porsche at the bottom. But what I'm thinking now is I'm going to go ahead and do all of the shading of the shield and then finish writing Porsche with my initials at the end. Well, I'm not going to leave it just outlined. I mean, when I'm talking about shading, I'm talking about just filling in, like the black lines will be black. The horse is black. Filling that in. Right now, they're just outlines. No, it's not good. I want to do that. That's all I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like going crazy. I think it should at least look like black stripes and fill in the stuff. That's what I'm going to do first. I've just decided that. Thank you. Thank you, Leah. I support everybody. Well, I appreciate everybody's support. Is that a message from the missus? Leaving meeting, library, Walmart, and Pollo, then home. Okay. So they're not going to be home for a while. So I'm going to stay on camera and make silly faces because I'm going to go back. I'm going to start. I think I'm going to start on the up here. I think I'm not going to redo the word Porsche. I'm going to leave that as is. I'm fine with that. Oh, shnikes. My video stopped. It's okay. All I have to do is push record again. I think somehow, I think when I replied through my watch, it stopped. All right, let's just go. There we go. Sorry, my TV fell. Mom! Ow! I just hit my light, which will soon be replaced by my handy dandy new lights. Not that close though. That's a good point though. They're going to have to be far enough out that you don't see it on the camera. That's going to be fun. It is a Charlie Brown shirt. All right, let's do this. So now it's two different videos. Where am I? Oh yeah, at the bottom tip. Oh. So we're going to go ahead. You know what I'm going to do also? I'm going to put the bottom title Porsche, I'm going to place in a box. So I kind of hide the connecting line between the shield and the word Porsche. Yeah, they do. 1,000 points. No, Charlie Brown's shirt deserves 3,000. You know what I'm going to do though? Hold on. Pause. Still going. I need to see it better. This is going to take some time. Shit. All right. I should have gone all the way around the other way. I am now again at the top left corner of the shield, working my way across the very top. Except for the whole time-consuming part of shading in. Hopefully I can finish this today before they get home. That'd be nice. Because I don't see wanting to do this on a TikTok live. It doesn't go over very well. Especially if I'm doing it in the evening. Or the other option is I do this next weekend. Finish it. Which just seems silly because if I do have to stop, it'll probably be like only, I was going to say 3,000 points left. No, about 30 minutes left. Because I glanced at the chat. Every now and then, though, I got to remind myself this is not a detailed drawing like Spider-Man. And I just need to move on. See, this is fine. It's okay to have like little. I'm going back. Something interesting, and it might look actually stylistic if I stop in the middle and don't go all the way across where I'm doing a little zigzag coloring in. It leaves like a little speck of the silver aluminum in the middle of the darkness, but I think it's kind of cool. If that doesn't make sense to you, I'll show you later. Then for the red one, this is black, yeah. Then for the red one, I'll just do a lighter shading, you see. And that way it's separating the two colors in a grayscale. None of you need to know all that because you're not new. There we go. I'm recording, right? Yes. Oh, now it says I've got 58 minutes left on my phone. I need to go through and clear some stuff up. Still. And I think that's good enough. You're new to YouTube, okay? Oh, right, but not to my process. When I'm talking about creating multi-tones in drawing. Grayscale. There we go. Now you have the separation between red and black coloration. And this one's black. A little more time. Yeah, we could probably finish this soon. He did follow up with me, the guy who asked me for this, so I'm glad to know that he's legit or really interested. So I'll send him a picture and say, hey, look what I did today. And then the time-lapse video, I've learned, okay, on TikTok, I've been seeing people post widescreen 16 by 9, right? That's what TVs are. Videos on TikTok, and you get the full screen option button under the video. You can push it and it'll flip the camera. For a while I was doing all of my big time lapses sideways. I think I did not for Beetlejuice because it was a sideways picture, but yeah, I learned if I don't add my Etch Artist sticker or any other sticker that like I always do, then when I upload a full screen picture, people will have the option if I'm not adding anything to it. If that all made sense. Pew, 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 pew. That was the song I was imitating. All right, there we go. Sometimes when I'm filling in, it's hard for me to tell the tip from the stylus below the surface. You see more of that iceberg underneath, so to speak. And by the way, my original tracing of this, the intention was for me to go back and fill in, so a lot of the lines were imperfect. Intentionally left it that way. I would not have wanted to let this leave the house if I hadn't corrected those. I'm going to sneeze soon. There it was. I like to think that I followed through on my promise on that sneeze. Oh, thank you. That's my delay. Thank you. My other delay. At what point? I've already erased the original trace. Wait, let me ask you this. Are you asking about the yellow original trace? Because I just wiped it off with a tissue. Or are you talking about my original lines on the that I'm drawing myself? Yellow or my lines? Oh, health. Health, yeah. If you're talking about, let me answer it if you're asking about the yellow lines. If you're asking about the yellow lines are actually on a plastic layer that I will be throwing out. Yeah, I'm going to be throwing out the plastic that I've drawn the yellow on anyway, but it does just wipe off. So, but even though it wipes off, it doesn't matter because the wonderful things he does. That took too long. Where am I at? So that's an hour and 8 minutes. See how oh, you guys haven't seen that before. It just passed the 1 hour mark, or it did 8 minutes ago. And so my watch starts over. Someone joining now be like, wow, that took you 8 minutes? Yes, I'm that good.
Chapter 13. Sleep.
Yeah, I did wipe it off the shield now just because it was in the way for being able to fill it in. I still have the Porsche logo below, which I really, thinking about it, I probably should not put in a box because it's not in a box. And that would suck if someone's a perfectionist and be like, it's not like the real thing. Jeez. And be like, dude, shut up, just take it. But yeah, I wiped it off so I could see better, filling them in. But I did not wipe the lower. I know I just said all this, but I'm also drawing. Did not wipe the lower half that I have not drawn yet. That's when I'll go, yeah, it looks so gray. I blame the lights. It's light reflecting off of my hair. It makes me look super gray. Super gray. It's an old man superhero. My wrist rested on a button. Now the problem with starting in the middle, I don't have a frame. Although I don't have the problem with the knobs while preserving as much on the classic size. So I was going to say with my initials floating here after the Porsche logo, I have that if I'm preserving and the saw causes it to spin and draw. I don't typically have that problem with the classic size. You see no gray. It's fantastic. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate you're not colorblind, you're gray blind. Thank you for being gray blind. I don't see gray. That one was much better. I didn't waste too much time having to reshade it.
Michael's story.
This is an audio book on here. There's an audio book on my shovel. That could be a delivery because I'm expecting the armatures for the. It's just so ironic that I'm getting all of the equipment except for the rig itself. Take it back. Maybe something that was. Oh no, I'm getting a docking station for the computer, for the laptop, so I can plug everything in. I'm one camera short, and then there's only one plug going into the laptop, so I can unplug it and go take it elsewhere. Yeah, exactly. No, it did after 1 hour it starts over. Yeah. Well, the idea of the rig is actually going to be smaller than the width of the desk. However, my mind flies into dreamland, but then I see no purpose for it. I could add a third monitor, but I really don't have the room for the one that I have is another TV, like the big one I'm using now. I have one that is not being used that I could use as another monitor, but I don't have room for it. It is bigger than my desk. But the rig itself that I'm getting and all the equipment, the idea is that it make it smaller. I'm hoping to be able to move these current poles away. Of course, now that I've added green screen, I just made the workspace bigger. But I'm hoping to make that easily removed. But it's true because I think about the 3D printer desk. Really, it's Emily's old school desk. It's kind of stupid to be using that. I like the shelves, but I think I really should be if I had one big desk, that would be cool, which I do have in my bedroom. Oh my gosh, I wonder if it would fit. I just realized that. No. I'm going to measure that desk. It was Jamie's old work desk. We moved it up to our bedroom. And I did have a desk set up in there, or at least with the two computer monitors, so we could put our laptop there, but we never used it. So I just stole it to do all this shit. I mean, stuff. All right. Hoping barking is delivery and not them home. She's getting home with groceries and dinner. She's going to need help. That doesn't look very red. Something tells me I'm not going to finish this today. Which again sucks. Maybe I will finish it tomorrow. But then I'm not going to do it live on TikTok because I need this exact quality for the time-lapse video. There's a whole series of CDs that we have called Rockabye Baby. And they're like nursery rhyme songs versions, but they're rock. So this is the Queen album. I also have, I got a dozen. I couldn't name them all, but just thinking off the top of my head, U2, I think Rolling Stones, maybe, shoot, Steve Tyler. I can't. Why am I forgetting the name of his band? But you're gonna hear a lot of those. Hey Flossie! Oh, that's awesome. Yay. I've only recently started going live on YouTube like this. In fact, today's the first time that I've had this little green screen effect. But yeah, I plan on going live on YouTube pretty regularly. So I appreciate you dropping by. Feel free. Now, normally what I'm going to be doing is quick drawings on a little pocket size. This is a commission piece that I'm doing for somebody that asked me to draw. So please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. You know, all that fun stuff. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, it's just something I do to relax. Although, like I said, this is a commission piece. So once in a while, I am selling them. I do take, just message me. I guess you can't hear, but my email address is on my website, etchartist.com. Or you can find me in other social media and DM me there, Etch Artist. So it's been an hour and 21 minutes, not just 21 minutes. Just so everyone is aware. Man, I feel like I'm under the clock. Because I am. But they're going to the library to return books. This is my wife and my daughter. When they get home, they're coming home with dinner. And she'll probably need help because she's going to the library, picking up groceries that are pre-ordered at the grocery store, and picking up dinner that has to be made. Yeah, see, I think I need to go back and darken that other black. It looks too much like the two reds. really like to finish this. But I still have to color these 3 things, the horse, and then write Porsche down below. And I'm going to have to watch for that hand. Cut it out, because it's really annoying when I do the time lapse. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's a lot of barking. Is this the time I remind myself that this is not a fancy Spider-Man drawing? Heck, maybe I come back and finish it after dinner. I might do that. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I do want to finish this today. So if she does get home, she needs help, I need to stop, then I'm going to come back after dinner, which I never do. But she's always said if I ever want to do that, I can. Yeah, that's good. That's better. Yeah, very possible. My rates are, I do this for relaxing. I don't really do this for the money. In fact, I can't monetize this video because of the commercial music that I'm using. Like I said, I do commission pieces once in a while, but it's helping me buy more Etch A Sketches, equipment, and I'm enjoying sharing my art with the world by people buying them. But this is mostly just to relax. So when I do charge, I charge very little. Drawing on a pocket size, this is the next size down. Drawing on the pocket size, I charge $50 plus shipping, and then on this size, the classic size, it's $150 plus shipping. So, like I say, it's not 10,000. I just finished one that took me 24 hours, and that one I'm going to sell for 800, or attempt to. Hasn't responded since I posted the time-lapse video, shared it with him, but we'll see. Gotta load up the tank, that's right. Gotta keep the gas going. I am glancing up once in a while to look at chat, but yeah, Faye, no sleep for you tonight. Well, thank you, Jay Flossie. Appreciate it. He's gone. Hope he follows. It didn't. My followers didn't go up. So if I get a message on my watch from Jamie that says she's home, I'm going to be stopping everything right where I am. I've got an arrow waiting for when I stop in the middle of something, and I'll come back later. It's pretty early for dinner anyway. Is it? Yeah, pretty much. In my head, I pictured this looking better, but it's okay. We're good. Again, if this is one that I'm spending hours and hours on, I would be more perfectionist on it. And I know you all think it's just fine, but you're all biased too. Every one of you. All three of you. Wow, how'd we lose people? How do we get below 5? Yeah, I'm starting to get emails from YouTube to tell me that what are they telling me? Oh, that the lives are blocked in some countries due to copyright. After, people can't see them basically on my live playlist. That's fine. I only have one that I kept public so far. Or you all just really like it and it's really cool. All right, one more of these guys, the horse, and then I draw a Porsche. Heck, maybe I could do it before she gets home. Heck. Even if I don't, like I said, she'll still, I'll still be able to finish it tonight after dinner. These are really sloppy, but we're good. I'm not worried about it. Oh, well, thank you, Lisa. You're not my favorite. That's gonna start some family drama. I don't mean it. I love you all equally. Just some more equally than others. Well, everyone's talking about bias, don't know, but no one said that they actually liked it. Till Lisa spoke up. I guess I could have just given her 5,000 points instead. Yes, Jason. You all can think that you're my favorite. Oh, I want to retrace. Do it in a second. Don't have time for these. Now you're crying. Oh my goodness. Mm. Again? Faye? Oh, that's right. Um, Schnikes, this is... Okay, we're on it. I know, right? Go stir the pot. I'm gonna... You know what? Fuck it, I'm leaving this alone. What? Who said that? I just lost a viewer. But I'm sure it wasn't because I just said that. I was gonna retrace stutter. I'm good with it, the way it is. Mm. Can you feel it? Don't have time for this family drama. I gotta get this done. I was so close. I gotta fill in this Mustang, I guess is what it is. At least I'm less likely to do breathing noises into the microphone. Got a phone in between me and the microphone. Oh, that's thicker. Oh, more barking. We just got through Christmas. Problem is that you knew that they were there. Oh man. Sometimes I would do that. I'd listen back. Oh, like some of my recent lives I would watch in real time with sound. And typically I don't listen to sound because I mute it and speed it up. Nutcracker Suite. Oh, Bette Midler.
I'm always afloat at a top-notch affair, but I still got my health, so what do I care? My best friend alas is a glass solitaire, but I still got my health, so what do I care? By fashion and foppery, I'm never disguised. Attending the opera, my box will be a bust. I never shall flash like Avenue Air, but I'm in such health, why should I care? The hip that I shake doesn't make people stare, but I got such health, what do I care? The sight of my clothes never stops a thoroughfare, but I still got my health, so what do I care? If this is your fortune, so some wise men spoke. My face is my fortune, that's why I'm totally broke.
You're welcome.
If they ain't coming, but I green one I bet, 'cause I've got my vitamins A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I still have my
What did I just do?
got no doubt
I
or
leaned on
no
something.
quest, I got no man, but I got my health.
Nothing. Oh, my background just changed. My desktop background's on a rotating slideshow. I should fix that. And it just
Old
changed to
soul
something.
was a merry old soul, and a merry old soul went to sleep.
Oh, that's a good one. I have a feeling they're home, and all I have left to draw is the Porsche logo. Or just the word Porsche at the bottom. I'm very happy with this, though. For what it is.
Very superstitious writings on the wall.
I want to go above the upper Porsche and redraw, or no, just do a second line
Never stop to pause.
on the border, and then I'll make my way down. Then I'm going to disappear so you can see it. Then I'll come back and say goodbye.
Looking glass. 7 million failures. Put your things on your back. When you believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer.
I do think they're home, but that's okay. Hour and 40 minutes. Hmm. I will. I'll do some fancy hand gesture too. Yeah, one more lap. I can see this a little. Try to blend some of these lines. I heard the door. There's no question they're home. I don't want to come back just to write the word Porsche. Oh, shit. Slow down. You know what, y'all? I don't want to hold up my wife. I'm gonna have dinner, and then I'm gonna come back, and I don't want to rush this either to say Porsche. So I will come back after dinner. I'm already being sloppy just tracing this shield. And I'm ending at the very bottom tip of the shield, because I don't want to rush writing this last part. The finishing touches, it would stand out so much if it was effed up. There we go. All right. Yeah. Oh, really? They're in the car. Okay. All right, good. I'm wrapping up now. All right, everybody. So, yeah. Oh, I should stop. Even though I know it's going to be another 15 minutes. See you tomorrow. Yeah, too bad. Too late. I get it. So whoever's able to join me later, I'll be back later. We'll go from there. I got to tell you, one sad thing about my new setup is I will no longer say, Ziggy, turn off studio lights, because they won't be connected to Ziggy. So just like that. Oh, wow. Look at all that.